Season 2 of And Just Like That just finished. I have thoughts. I have thoughts that could possibly be their own Tin Hat Theater episode. Maybe not a tinfoil hat, maybe like a tinfoil fascinator, like the thing she wore for her wedding, just like, you know. We'll just chalk shit up to coincidence and zeitgeist, and we'll go with that. 2 days ago was the anniversary of the release of my video relaunches, reboots, repackaged nostalgia, and the millennial urge for everything to be okay. That was a really heavy project. It took most of 2022, and it prepared me for cleaning out my childhood home. I really said, let me solo her, is what I did. Like, I'm like the last person that you should task with cleaning out a large apartment that had been lived in for 50 years. I loved the redecoration that Carrie did of her apartment. I was never a pink kind of person. Like, I saw Barbie last week, and the the digging through my house to find a pink shirt to wear to go see it was honestly comical. I ended up wearing a Trixie Mattel shirt that I had completely forgotten that I owned, that was at least a size and a half too large. Carrie Bradshaw was a very pink kind of person, very pink kind of girl. So seeing her redo the apartment in my favorite color was nice to see. And then it was the Last Supper, and it was Carrie saying goodbye to perhaps not her childhood home, but certainly a home that had been similarly significant to her life. I don't think we ever actually, do we? I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure Carrie had that apartment for close to 40 years.
25! Fuck, I'm old!
The apartment being that color, the non-binary character showing up in a bomber jacket that was that color. That was like, look, I'm not saying that the writers saw my video from last year. I'm just saying that, like, there was a wavelength we were both tapping into. Look, his name isn't Shu, but I mean, bitch even has my cat. Like, come on. Thank you, Magnus. I think for a series finale or season finale, I'm not sure which this was, it was a good one. There was closure. There was promise of more. I watched it out of completionism. Stuff resonated. Like, it, as a work of art, it succeeded at resonating with me, and like, there is now cat fur in my lip gloss. That's fun. Sometimes the best you can hope out of a work is that the elements that work for you really work for you, and the elements that don't work for you, you can just sort of safely ignore. I am very proud of Kim Cattrall for getting just what must have been just a dump truck full of money for a 3-minute scene shot in the back of a car where she doesn't actually have to engage with any of her former co-stars. Good for her. Get that bag, Kim Cattrall. There is still cat hair in my lip gloss. I really did enjoy the going around the table and asking people what they were like letting go of. I thought that was a very smart choice, given the givens. I think it's just a smart question to ask people in general. I don't know. I just appreciated that the show actually asked for a degree of introspection and self-awareness, specifically, that it has historically not really had for its characters. Obviously, introspection is sort of the whole point of so much of Carrie Bradshaw's character, because that's how you get "and I couldn't help but think," or "and just like that." You know, those are those themes and framing devices of so much of the show. But I felt like in that scene, those things were a lot more sincere and a lot more genuine than the show tended to be over its history. I had to let go. And so did Carrie. We both did that, bathed in a color and surrounded by a color, and with a very cute Maine Coon mix cat. Just such a cute cat. My God, that kitten is so cute. That kitten is the breakout star of season 2 of And Just Like That. Go watch the other video. It's way better. It's just so much better, you guys. It's worth watching. Have a good one.